From the Channel3000.com Alert Center, this is News 3 Now at 6.
And thanks for joining us. The bill aimed to help prevent suicide and promote mental health is now a Wisconsin law.
Governor Evers signed the bill today at a Rock County high school. Rock County reporter Adam Duxter joins us from our bureau at the Janesville Gazette with the impact this will have. Adam?
Yeah, Eric and Charlotte, this bill addresses something that mental health experts say has been missing from schools for far too long.
Adolescents have a lot of challenges. They are changing and growing. They're developing who they are and what their place in the world is like.
Nonprofit groups like Janesville Mobilizing for Change promote positive mental health for teens. But organizers say resources aren't always available for students who struggle.
When we look at youth who do need mental health services, getting to their appointment can be a challenge. They're having to miss class in order to go to appointments.
Sherry Faber says high schoolers face high rates of depression and anxiety. Today at Milton High School, Governor Evers signed a bill to address this.
We know that many times our schools don't have the resources they need to help struggling students. So this bill aims to bring the training and the support directly to the students wherever they're at.
Assembly Bill 528 will create grant funding for schools that will train students to recognize a mental health crisis their peers might be having. Students who advocate for this cause say this is a step in the right direction.
I think it's really important to have something like this in our school because it just lets other students know that they are being supported and that there are kids that are there to help them through whatever they're going through. Just take some of the pressure off of them.
Today, Governor Evers also spoke openly about his nephew that he lost to suicide, saying if a program was like this was around when his nephew was in school, he still feels he would be here today. You can view a full breakdown of this bill on our website, channel3000.com.
Adam, thank you.
A little colder out there today. Let's check your first alert forecast with Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti. Gary?
Well, Eric, we've had some intervals of clouds and some sunshine today, but temperatures, for the most part, have stayed in the 20s. On Doppler track, you can see some light snow to our south, but not seeing any reports of this reaching the ground. And if we look at visibilities, you can see they're at or above 10 miles over all of southern Wisconsin. So at this point, I'm not expecting any snow to fall from those clouds. Otherwise, look for variably cloudy skies overnight. Temperatures dropping to around 14 by tomorrow morning. Tomorrow will be a variably cloudy day with a little sunshine mixing with the clouds. High temperature at 27. Some snow is on the way from tomorrow night into Thursday. I'll take a look at how much we can expect in just a few minutes.
Developing tonight, initial tallies from the Iowa caucus show Pete Buttigieg with a narrow lead. So far, with 62% of precincts reporting, he has 26.2%. Senator Bernie Sanders is in second place with 25.1%. Senator Elizabeth Warren is in third, and former Vice President Joe Biden in fourth, leading only 6 counties. Those incomplete results just came in 2 hours ago after a major delay in reporting. Iowa Democratic Party Chair Troy Price blamed the issue on a coding error with the app they plan to use to report those results. Amy Reed spoke with Iowa voters and people in town who watched it all to see what they make of this confusion.
While a national narrative paints this as an embarrassment, the Iowans we talked to see it differently. In a political state, it's what people at breakfast are talking about. What a whirlwind the last few weeks have been.
I don't think a single issue that's of importance to the entire breadth of the Democratic Party was not touched upon and discussed carefully and with real passion.
Neil Jock calls himself a political tourist in town from Oakland to join his friend Susan, a precinct captain for Amy Klobuchar.
I'm a loyal Iowan. I love the caucuses. I love seeing everybody here. I think we do a terrific job.
She said on the ground, things went well where she was.
If your group is viable.
Our precinct in downtown Des Moines seemed that way too, minus a recount an hour in.
We're just going to count and we're going to keep counting.
But statewide, reporting inconsistencies and issues with a new app delayed results beyond what these folks expected. Curtis Faison caucused for the first time Monday night.
Everybody's on this app stuff and trying to calculate. What happened to the old pencil and pen and calculator? So
his focus isn't so much on what happened with results as what will happen later this year. He wants President Donald Trump out of office, but the issues with the caucuses are making some question their viability.
The way things went last night, it might be a good thing I did it this time because they might not happen again.
And if that ends up being the case and Iowa loses its pivotal spot, Susan said it's been a good run.
Well, I think we all have anticipated this. We've enjoyed an amazing amount of attention, and we all feel very spoiled.
Regardless of any delay, Iowans we talked to this trip have emphasized the access to candidates is what makes this process special. And that part for now has wrapped up as candidates move on to the next state, New Hampshire, to begin politicking there. Reporting in Dubuque, Iowa, Amy Reed, News 3 Now.
New at 6, 2 leaders of Milwaukee's host committee for the 2020 Democratic National Convention have been placed on leave. An investigation is pending into allegations that President Liz Gilbert and Chief of Staff Adam Alonso oversaw a toxic work environment. The shakeup comes less than 6 months before the event to choose a Democratic presidential nominee. Wisconsin Democratic lawmakers have announced a bill to raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour over the next 5 years.
$15 an hour would be a huge burden off of our shoulders. Too many Wisconsin workers live in a state of stress and fear, afraid of being homeless or going without basic needs.
Supporters of the bill say the federal minimum wage of $7.25 an hour isn't enough for Wisconsin's workers. The bill would start by raising the minimum wage to $10 a year after it's passed. Then after 5 years, it would be adjusted based on inflation. While workers say this would help them have a better life, Republican Speaker Robin Vos says he thinks having a free market is better, saying it's hard to find someone in Wisconsin making just minimum wage.
A white state lawmaker has dropped his plan to include white abolitionists in a resolution acknowledging Black History Month. Republican Representative Scott Allen of Waukesha proposed a resolution that would honor 4 slaves as well as 6 white abolitionists who helped free slaves via the Underground Railroad. Black lawmakers criticized Allen for not letting them choose their own honorees. Now he will sign on to their resolution honoring prominent Black figures, including Kobe Bryant. New at 6, the grandmother of a 10-year-old Dayton, Ohio boy who grew up in Madison and died after years of suspected abuse and rape is filing a lawsuit against Montgomery County Children's Services. Kelly Sandoval is Dakota Collins' grandmother. She lives in Madison and talked with us in December about being denied custody of Dakota in 2013. That's when Dakota's father went against court orders and took him to Dayton, Ohio. According to the local CBS affiliate in Dayton, public school teachers called Children's Services 17 times to report abuse at the hands of Dakota's father. The state of Ohio and the county are now investigating Children's Services' handling of Dakota's case.
Middleton police officers who responded to the 2018 workplace shooting at Paradigm will be featured on a national TV show tonight. And according to a post on the department's Facebook page, officers and retired Chief Chuck Folk will be featured on the show Body Cam. This episode will feature actual footage from their body cameras when they responded to WTS Paradigm and took down the shooter. You can watch it tonight, 9 o'clock. It'll be on Investigation Discovery. Tonight, the Madison Common Council will vote on a liquor license request by Silk Exotic in its effort to take over Vision's nightclub on Madison's east side.
Silk faces a significant challenge, with one committee already recommending the council not grant the license. Madeline O'Neill is live downtown ahead of the meeting with what we can expect. Maddie?
Charlotte and Eric, tonight here at the meeting, it's likely council will vote to deny that liquor license. That's because the Alcohol Review License Committee recommended denying the license last month, citing concerns over the safety of the community. The city attorney's office tried and failed to revoke Vision's licenses in 2019 following a December 2018 shooting in the club. Silk is hoping to take over Vision's, rebranding it as Silk Exotic Madison East and promising to address safety and parking concerns with plans to renovate the interior and exterior of the building. Now, even if that license is denied tonight, it doesn't necessarily spell the end of a strip club in that location. Coming up at 10, we'll explain and have an update on tonight's meeting.
Maddie, thank you. Next at 6, if you're not looking forward to spending time waiting at the polls, there's new technology to speed up that process.
We'll explain how the Badger Book software works and how it'll improve the voting experience.
Ho Chunk Junk Gaming Madison. Tom, people are loving this place.
They sure are, Jerry. Let's go see who Tina's chatting with now.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we have some beautiful ladies joining us. What are you up to tonight, girls?
Girls' night.
We're getting some drinks.
I want to win that car.
Sounds great. Are you feeling lucky? What's your favorite slot machine? To you guys.
Looks like those ladies are on a mission.
Oh, it's about to go down.
Junk Gaming Madison.
When we say every Culver's Butterburger is cooked to order, here's what we mean.
Could I get a Butterburger?
The Culver's Deluxe, please.
Ketchup, mustard, pickle, and onion?
Craig Culver, I'm going to cook for you. Follow me.
I would love
Come on in. Fresh beef.
It looks great.
And we're looking for that nice sear, just like we got right here. That's where that great steak flavor comes from.
Totally fresh, made to order, the way you want it.
Searing it to perfection is really cool to see that.
Welcome to Delicious.
Our big pet care sale is going on now at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. We're your animal experts with great deals on a massive selection of pet food, supplies, and more. Right now, get $10 off assorted bags of Blue Buffalo dog food. Get an instant $20 Farm and Fleet gift card when you buy a Seresto flea and tick collar for cats or dogs. And special buy Aspen Pet pillow beds are only $8.99 while supplies last. Don't miss our big pet care sale going on now at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
The windows on our homes. We probably don't give them much thought. They're just there, doing what windows do. It's true, they add character and personality. They connect the inside to the outside, and the other way around. But they're also there to do much more. They're there to frame a smile. They provide the perfect light for the perfect moment. They help protect us and the ones we love.
If you're looking to plan a night on the town in Madison, starting Friday, you can enjoy discounts on your overnight stay. Destination Madison is partnering with local hotels, offering discounts for the annual Hotel Week. It is a good time for residents in surrounding communities to plan a staycation, taking advantage of Madison's dining scene, live performances, and sporting events. Hotel Week is a way to boost the local economy during one of the slower travel months, and this year, the timing works out pretty well.
We're actually very fortunate that Valentine's Day falls on a Friday. So if you want to do something special for your partner, come to Hotel Week and get a great discount and enjoy some fine dining, maybe a fun cocktail bar, a show with the Overture.
Hotel Week starts Friday and runs through Monday, February 17th. You can get discounted rates at hotels such as the Edgewater Hotel Red and the Hilton Monona Terrace from $75 to $125. You can find more information at MadisonHotelWeek.com.
A new electronic polling system is popping up all over Wisconsin. The State Elections Commission says it speeds up the process of getting you in and out of polling places and saves days of work for poll workers.
Jamie Perez got a look at how the system works and where these new systems are being used. Jamie?
Well, right now there are 23 places that are already using the system and 53 more that will start using it this year. Rather than standing in line at the polls based on your last name, you can now go to any line, register, vote, and get out in record time.
This new electronic voting system is gaining popularity across Wisconsin.
This shows the places where it has been with the blue stars.
All the orange stars are places that will start using the new Badger books this year.
And some of them are reporting 10 to 15 seconds to check in a voter and about a minute and a half to register a voter.
Cody Davies with the Wisconsin Election Commission says Badger books will save you time on the voting end, but it really helps after the votes are in.
When they're trying to reconcile like registrations and stuff like that, it used to take 3 to 4 days of staff time. They're getting that done in about 3 to 4 hours now.
This new system has every registered voter in the state, where poll workers can see if you're registered and tell you if you're at the right voting location.
This is the point where you would turn this around to the voter. So we flip this over here. There's the voter signature screen. So we'll just make up a signature for now. The voter hits done, and then they turn it back to the poll worker, reviews the signature, accepts it, and then it prints off this little slip right here.
That slip is a ticket to get your ballot. And with the addition of a new scanner, they can also preload your registration by scanning your ID or an official DOT document, cutting down time by 60%. And for those who are concerned about information being compromised, the Wisconsin Election Commission Public Information Officer Reed Magny says these were designed to ensure that doesn't happen by not connecting to the internet.
When they do take the data from this at the end of the day, it's done on a secure memory stick. These are never connected to any other network.
Magny also said that these are regularly scanned for viruses, and in case of a system crash, they still have paper polls as a backup. If you would like to see if your municipality will be using these this year, I have a list of them on channel3000.com.
Jamie, thank you.
Coming up in sports, the Greek Freak adds another accolade to his growing collection, and Michigan State getting a new head football coach. Melissa Kim explains what's prompting the shakeup.
And with colder temperatures come flurry chances. Gary has the details on where and when to expect it coming up in your First Alert forecast.
Find your style at Menards with 11% off Patriot lighting.
Or you could add stylish storage with 11% off all Dakota shelving.
Insulate and save big on energy costs, plus get 11% off.
Create your dream Clearview kitchen with 11% off.
You'll be floored by our vinyl plank flooring. Get 11% off all of it.
Whatever you're working on, you'll get 11% off now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards. Come to the circus, the biggest show in town. Come to the circus.
See the elephants, tigers, dogs, and all the fun to be had at the Shrine Circus. Enjoy the magnificent elephants while you still can and make memories for a lifetime. Bring the family one and all to the Shrine Circus.
Come to the circus, the biggest show in town.
Exciting things call for a drum roll, like this new offer on one of Wisconsin's favorite lotto games. It's Badger 5 Double Jackpot Days. If a jackpot is won, there's a 1 in 2 chance that it doubles. This offer is included with every Badger 5 purchase, only in February. This exciting offer from the Wisconsin Lottery is going fast.
What does it mean to fight for what's right? To us, it means helping accident victims get their lives back to normal again. Habish, and Rotier, we fight for what's right.
What you see is important to you. How you see is important to us. We're SHOPKO Optical. You'll see.
Built for your next adventure, it's the 2020 Subaru Crosstrek Premium at Don Miller. With symmetrical all-wheel drive, the Crosstrek has vehicle dynamics control and EyeSight driver assist technology. Lease the Crosstrek Premium, $239 per month plus tax, 36 months, 10,000 miles per year, no security deposit, $1939 due at signing. Get all-wheel drive plus MPG. The 2020 Crosstrek Premium at Don Miller Subaru, West on Odana or East Side, High Crossing Boulevard, Madison.
Don Miller.
Well, the sun has been messing with us back and forth during the day today. There have been some peaks of sunshine and some clouds moving in, but the clouds are not very thick. And even though high-resolution Doppler radar showed perhaps a few light snow showers down toward the Illinois state line, they're more likely staying to our south. And if we take a look at visibilities, you can see that even across northern Illinois, they're at or above 10 miles. So the chances that any of those snowflakes are making the ground are pretty small. But 3 things you need to know in the forecast. Temperatures will be near normal for tomorrow. That means highs in the upper 20s, nighttime low temperatures in the teens. We've been above normal for much of the winter so far since the beginning of December. And some light snow is on the way for Wednesday night and Thursday. Right now, the thinking is about 1 to 3 inches of snow south and east of Madison. That might even be pushed a little farther southeast with our latest computer models looking at that. And then another round of light snow on Sunday with perhaps a more significant system toward the middle of next week. Now on weather track, you can see our upper level winds basically from southwest to northeast. So that keeps the cold air locked up to our northwest, keeps mild conditions to our south and east, where there's quite a bit of rain. A little bit of snow on the northern fringes of this, but again, the far northern part of this, that snow not even reaching the ground. This area of snow back across parts of New Mexico and Texas, that will head northeastward and give us our better chances for snow tomorrow night into the day on Thursday. But even there, we're not looking at a lot of snow. In fact, this is the very latest computer model forecast from FutureTrack. You can see some clouds, a little bit of sunshine during the day tomorrow, not very much active weather to speak of. Tomorrow night, even the clouds really thicken up mainly over southeastern Wisconsin, and the best chances for snow now appear to be across northern and northeastern Illinois, maybe a little bit getting into southeastern Wisconsin. I can't rule out some flurries farther to the north and west, but by the time you get up toward the Dells, you may not see any snow at all. And then that weather system heads on out, and we'll look for perhaps just a couple of flurries on Friday into Saturday. Now, the snow potential, right now I've got a 1 to 3 inch snowfall swath here, maybe a little bit more over southeastern Wisconsin. That may have to be pushed southeastward by a county or two based on the latest computer model forecast. But in the middle of next week, take a look at the forecast for this system. This is mainly from Tuesday night into Wednesday and perhaps early Thursday. The potential for a fairly significant snowfall, but a fairly narrow band. Southern part of this could be eaten away by some rain or freezing rain, and there'll be a sharp cutoff to the north. So trying to predict this band of snow a week out exactly where it's going to fall still remains to be seen, but it is something we do have to watch. So for tomorrow, look for variably cloudy skies, a cold day, high temperature 27 degrees. And as we look at the 7 to 10 day forecast, you'll see those snow chances tomorrow night into Thursday, again on Sunday, and then from perhaps Tuesday night into Wednesday and Thursday of next week, maybe a few flurries or snow showers continuing into Valentine's Day when it turns a little colder.
Well, big weekend ahead for the Wisconsin wrestling team. This Friday could be a good chance to check them out. Sports is next.
News 3 Now First Alert Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Get more help with your laundry at the laundry cleanup sale now at the Brothers Maine. Save time and money with the latest in laundry from Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana. Maine means more with free delivery on washer-dryer pairs and our risk-free 30-day price and satisfaction guarantee, so you'll be 100% confident with your purchase. That's why we're the More Store. It's the laundry cleanup sale with more selection, more savings, and more help with your laundry. Only at the Brothers Maine, your local store for more since 1938.
He's thinking recliner, you're thinking sofa. It's okay. Everyone wins at the President's Sale at Slumberland Furniture. 25% off unadvertised items and sale items marked down even more. This sofa for just $398. This bed just $298 with base. This Sealy Posturepedic mattress for only $394. And did you know you get free shipping with no minimum? And most items can be in your home in a week. Plus pay no interest for 4 years. The President's Sale at Slumberland Furniture.
Need glasses now? We have a lens lab in every store and can make them for you in as little as 30 minutes.
2 pairs start at just $38.71, and 91% of our glasses are ready the same day. No one makes glasses faster than I'm Art Express.
Honk, honk, yes! Woohoo!
I don't mean to be nosy, but why are you so excited?
I'm on my way to get an oil change.
An oil change?
At Meineke, they not only replace my oil and top off my fluids, they also rotate my tires for free.
That does sound pretty awesome.
It is!
Maybe I should do that too.
Join the Meineke Rewards program to earn points for the dollars you spend. Receive free roadside assistance with select oil change packages. Go to Meineke.com to sign up today.
You were always the responsible one, so much like me, always taking care of everyone else. But this wasn't your responsibility. I already took care of the arrangements. The Ryans made it so easy. I didn't want you to worry about a thing. It's my last gift to you, my lovely daughter.
Hi, folks. Hattie has her eyes on the next chance of snow in the coming days. She'll update your odds with the morning forecast.
And we'll have all the reaction to President Trump's State of the Union address and a preview of the Senate's vote in the impeachment trial.
See you at 4:30.
We start tonight with some big news out of the Big Ten football world, Michigan State head coach Mark D'Antonio is stepping down as head coach. He made the announcement this afternoon saying he's spent too much time away from his family. But interestingly enough, he just got a $4.3 million retention bonus just last month. Even more interesting, just yesterday, D'Antonio's former recruiting director filed claims that D'Antonio violated NCAA recruiting rules, which is part of an ongoing lawsuit at the moment. He coached the Spartans for 13 seasons, led the team to 3 Big Ten championships, a Rose Bowl win, and a spot in the college football playoff. He also won more games than any other head coach in program history. Defensive coordinator Mike Tressel will be the interim head coach. Well, it's been 6 years since the Badgers have lost a game at Williams Arena, a.k.a. the Barn in Minneapolis. The Golden Gophers are slightly above average overall with an 11-10 record and just below average in the Big Ten at 5-6. The Badgers are slightly better than that, but according to assistant head coach Orlando Tucker, they really dug deep this past week, passing some really important tests both on and off the court.
Kids learn valuable life lessons, right? Resiliency. Some things in life don't always go your way, but you got to be able to battle through it. You got to stick together, right? When we talk about family, we talk about our culture here. It's like, you know, guys go down. This is the name of the game. Guys go down with injuries. You may lose guys to different things, and you got to be able to have the next guy step up.
Well, no surprise here if you've seen a Bucks game or two in the new year. Giannis Antetokounmpo is the Eastern Conference Player of the Month for January. He's won the award for every single month this season. He's averaging 29 points, 13 rebounds, and 5 assists, shooting 55% from the field. The reigning MVP, he's currently on pace to become the first player since Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to average 30 points, 13 rebounds a game. Bucks in New Orleans tonight, hopefully a fun matchup between Giannis and Zion Williamson. Well, if you haven't had a chance to check out the 4th-ranked wrestling team in the country, this might be a good way to do just that. The Badgers are the number 4 team in the country, hosting 2nd-ranked Penn State this Friday night at the Fieldhouse. Now, head coach Chris Bono says guys like Jared Cradinger, who recorded his first career pin this past weekend, are peaking at the right time. But this week, his guys are going in with that nothing-to-lose mentality to try and shock a top 3 team.
We get to go in as the underdog. That's the fun part. We've got nothing to lose. We get to go into our home arena in front of our fans, rested, you know, and wrestle a team that, you know, they think they're going to come in here and dominate us. So we're, you know, this is the perfect situation for us to go in there and wrestle.
Well, interesting article in the Wall Street Journal today focusing on Major League Baseball and how it needs a hero, a face perhaps. The author pointing to Brewers outfielder Christian Yelich for that role as the Trucks pack up and head to Arizona today. Yelich is quoted in the article saying he considers helping baseball grow in popularity, especially amongst younger people, because he thinks it's part of his responsibility. Pitchers and Catchers report on February 12th. If you haven't checked out the article, very interesting. The author went to California to visit with Christian Yelich over the summer, just kind of see what he's like as a person.
Good guy.
Yeah, really good guy.
Mike Trout, Cody Bellinger, they got some good role models.
Yeah, I think so too. I think they're saying that with Instagram and stuff like that, the popularity is kind of trending downward, so they're kind of looking for a face. He'll be a good one.
Gary likes baseball. He doesn't need any
Daniel Kelso for the Cubs.
Yeah. Random Cub.
Right. Well, we got pretty quiet conditions overnight. Maybe a few breaks in the clouds. Temperatures this evening dropping into the low 20s. Lows tomorrow morning in the middle teens. Highs tomorrow upper 20s with some peaks of sun mixed in with the clouds. Look for some snow chances tomorrow night into Thursday, Sunday, and then the middle of next week.
Gary, thanks. And thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 6.
Have a great evening, and we'll see you back here at 10.